Y'all, this is the Twins coming at y'all with more WNBA game chat. We are here in the WNBA Finals Game 5, baby, the one and the final of it all. So, I know y'all was excited to watch this game as much as me and Twiin was excited to watch this game. I was looking forward to it. I know Twiin was looking forward to it. To see this series go all the way to Game 5, I gotta say, I'm proud of both teams for giving us a hell of a show. I'm proud of New York Liberty. I'm proud of Minnesota Lynx for giving us a hell of a show. So, let's go ahead and talk about Game 5. Start off just saying congratulations, New York Liberty. Congratulations, New York Liberty, for getting your first championship, franchise history. I'm glad me and Twiin, and I'm pretty sure all the fans and the viewers were very, very appreciative to be a part of this. So, history in the making, like I said. Make sure all the history books is cracking out. We done see history be made right in front of our faces. Good job, New York Liberty. I'm proud to see Sabrina go out there and get that champion. Proud of that. So let's go ahead and discuss the game a little bit. You want to start it off, Twiin?
Go ahead, keep going.
All right. Talk about the game. Again, congratulations, New York. I wanted Minnesota to win. So watching the first quarter, I was just like, all right. It's a good start. We're on to a good start. Second quarter. All right. Good half. Good half. I was like, all right. We need to keep the same energy. Keep this same energy. I was digging it. I felt very confident. But then third quarter came and I was just like, what the fuck is going on? Somebody help me understand how the fuck Minnesota Lynx is all of a sudden giving up the lead, giving New York all this momentum and juice. Someone help me explain what the fuck is going on. I was hurting. During the third quarter. I was like, all right, well, look, fourth quarter, we got to go hard. We got to finish strong, which I knew Minnesota Lynx was capable of. We've seen it before. So, as I'm watching, I'm like, okay. Here and there, I'm kind of feeling like, all right, I don't know. Minnesota's kind of giving me a little shaky, a little choking. You know what I mean? I felt like Minnesota Lynx started to choke a little bit. They started to, damn, shit wasn't coming together. But, close to the fourth, had an opportunity to just seal it. And I know the shot clock was going down, but damn, we needed that bucket. I think it was either Courtney Williams or Nafisa going for that layup. And I was just like, damn. Damn, that bucket right there, that layup would have changed the outcome. That layup could have changed the outcome. But we go to OT. In OT, I was just like, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm still trying to keep positivity and hope alive. Because I'm just like, New York in overtime? I don't know. And they at home? Overtime was just one-sided, it seemed like. It seemed like it was one-sided. And I was just sitting like this the whole overtime, just like this. Just like, you know what I mean? So I was hurt. I was upset by the loss. I thought Minnesota Lynx was going to do it, but they did it. So I'm a little hurt by that. But congratulations, New York Liberty. Not mad. I'm just hurt because I thought Minnesota Lynx was. I knew, and I know Minnesota Lynx was capable of getting this championship. I'm just, damn. Anything, brother?
Simply, I'm putting it first half. Minnesota took over. It's just that simple. First half, I was very proud of Minnesota coming out, giving them the physicality, giving them the energy that I expect them to come out with, so that they can show New York that we're not finna back down. We're finna come out with this championship. So I was excited. I was happy to see that Minnesota was coming out with that energy and that physicality in the beginning. That second half, man, I was bugged out. I was bugged out. I kind of felt like Minnesota let the crowd, Minnesota don't let the hype, they don't let the little moments get to them. And I honestly felt like Nafisa, I felt like everybody was there. It's just things wasn't falling. Because just simply the hype and the momentum that New York just kept bringing and kept building off of. And then the thing is that I didn't like in the third quarter is that there was a lot of bullshit calls. There was a lot of bullshit calls.
I even think
I don't really know how to describe the calls. All I can really just say is that the game started to slow down majorly come the second half. And I think that's just because of the gameplay, and I think that's because of them dumb foul calls and stupid calls that the rest was just calling for no reason all through the third quarter. So it helped New York give them a sense of a run for them to be able to push ahead, which gave Minnesota no chance to fight back. It gave Minnesota no chance to fight back.
Felt like they were just killing the momentum and the pace that they were playing at. They were trying to slow down the pace that the Minnesota Lynx was playing by the foul calls and shit.
I want to say they was just trying to slow down the pace. I think they were just trying to build New York up. They was just trying to get New York on the like I said, on the run. And that can come with the foul calls. That can come with how the game was going during the third quarter. But like I said, Minnesota was not. They're just not here mentally. They're just not there to where New York took advantage of that third quarter and it brought them the lead. And we roll over into the fourth quarter, and now we got some fight in us. But now we see that New York is gassed. But now I'm still seeing that Minnesota is gassed. McBride is out here missing layups, missing shots. And then she has her times when she's going in, she's making shots. And I'm like, come on, Nafisa. She out here, she making her shots. She had a time when she came through, made a layup. She gave them the lead up one point. I'm just like, all right, like.
Back to back.
Come on. Hey, y'all right there. We up one now. Like, next thing you know, here comes some more bad calls. We got a few more bad calls. But then what really killed Minnesota was the turnovers. Y'all had Naira Sabally out there looking like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Sabally coming in with the clutch shots and the clutch moments to where it builds New York that momentum. Like I said, New York is a momentum and a hype team where they play off the momentum, they play off the crowd, they play off the moment. And they had so many of them to where it just kept building up. We drag into overtime. Overtime was just shit.
It was perfect for New York Liberty to have that momentum and that energy to be like, all right, yeah, let's do this. It was a perfect energy to just soak up and play off of.
Yeah, but not like Minnesota didn't have it either.
No, definitely, but that's what you always said about Minnesota. Like they know how to play through all that. It's just that when watching that game when they were turning the ball over, like you said, shots wasn't falling. It's like this is when it's gonna count. This is when it counts. Y'all gotta be disciplined. Y'all gotta be focused. Y'all gotta be locked the fuck in. And as they were running their offense, playing defense, I just kept looking like they got a chance to win. They can win. Not a chance, they can win this. But them turnovers and missed shots, the opportunities that counted, New York capitalized off of it, and it just got them juiced up, got them pumped, and they played off of that through the rest of the overtime, and became champions. So
simply in the overtime, we had Natisha Heidemann, who had plenty of opportunities with just in herself and the way the play was going for her and the way the game was going for her. She had opportunities that she should have taken, and then she had shots that should have fallen. And I personally felt like when she turned the ball over after Breanna Stewart hit the ball and it fell off her foot, that's when all that frustration came in. That's when Courtney Williams came in. Because I'm like, Courtney Williams needs to rest. And I felt like when Natisha Heidemann came in, I felt like this is the time for Natisha Heidemann to be Natisha Spice.
Definitely.
But we didn't get that. We didn't get that. I felt like Natisha Heidemann came in for Courtney Williams in that OT. I was like, all right, cool, here we go. We about to bring some more. We about to bring some more of that energy because Courtney Williams and Natisha Heidemann, I feel like, are the same. Both of them can start. Both of them bring that same energy and that height of the moment and bringing their team together when they go out there and they make plays. Definitely. So I felt like Natisha Heidemann had her time in her moments to where she could have did that for her team, but it just wasn't following through. And then Courtney Williams came back, and then Courtney Williams tried to do what she do, but that wasn't falling. Then we got to go back to Nafisa. Nafisa barely was getting it in, and I was like, somebody got to make it happen. And then we got Elena Smith. I honestly felt like throughout the game was getting tossed like a rag doll left and right.
Beat up. She was getting beat the fuck up.
She out there getting pushed around left and right to where it caused her to be injured. And I'm looking at the injury. I'm like, oh, she out. She ended up coming back. I'm like, I kind of felt like, what the fuck was that about for real? Because you did all that hollering and all that shit like you really broke a bone or damaged some shit. And then you come back like nothing happened. I'm just like, you're going to have to be a lot more tough, man. Like, Elena Smith, you're going to have to be tough. And I feel like we needed to play fucking Haagen-Dazs, Dorka. We should have played Dorka Juha, nigga, Haagen-Dazs, nigga. We should have played her a lot more throughout the game and sat Elena Smith because Dorka was bringing the size and she was bringing the physicality that John Quill and Breanna Stewart could not keep up with. And the fact that she just kept on relying on Elena Smith, I'm like, Elena Smith ain't doing nothing for us, man. She ain't doing nothing for us. She out here getting pushed around. We need to put Dorka up in that motherfucker. At least Dorka will at least be able to stand her ground at least.
For sure.
McBride to knock down her shot. There was times and moments where I'm like, McBride, you going to have to step up because I know you gas, but you going to have to step the fuck up. And then when she had her moment, she stepped up. I'm just like, continue it. But it was just dibble and dab, dibble and dab, dibble and dab. I'm just like, what the hell? And then Nafisa, poor Nafisa, man, I really felt for her. This game 5, I felt for her because she laid it all out on the court to where she fouled out the game. She laid it all out on the court to where she fouled out the game, and it's like, I can't do nothing no more. And we down by 5. Like, I laid it all out there.
The whole time is that there was countless
possessions.
possessions.
I felt bad for Nafisa seeing her just walk off, and I'm just like, they go to game just like that. They go to game, man. They go to game. Nafisa done put all her in. I'm like, bro, we ain't no telling when we gonna see Minnesota back in this type of shape again. Ain't no telling. W ain't the NBA where you can have that team come back and be like, nigga, we back, nigga.
Shit, it seemed like New York, Vegas.
New York did that. New York did that. Well, I'm talking about Minnesota. I don't know, man. Y'all gonna have to. I don't know.
They should have won that though. Countless possessions towards that period when they were down by 3. I was like, y'all can't run a solid play to get an open 3 or a possible and 1. Like, come on. it was really struggling for them to get a solid bucket. Like even when they was making shots, it was tough shots. So I mean, I don't know what was going on with Minnesota Lynx on and off with the offense. I thought the defense was solid. Every now and then they, let up, but shit.
All right, man. I think New York just thought. Like I said, New York is a fast-paced team, and they throw up a lot of shots. And lucky for Minnesota, a lot of their shots wasn't just falling. So it gave us the time to be able to. It gave Minnesota the time to come back and be able to go down on their end and make a smart shot so that they can continue to stay in the game, which at times they definitely did, because obviously we came all the way to OT. Man. But
because they were blessed by the way New York was shooting behind the arc, because they had open shots, contested shots. I mean, all kind of shots behind the arc, and they were not falling. So they were being blessed, and I felt like they should have been capitalizing on that shit. Like, I don't know why or how.
Points.
Huh?
Brittany has 0 points, my nigga. For like the end of the whole game. She didn't score not one time. She shot 2 free throws, made 1 3-pointer in the fourth, and it was just like we were doing so good. This girl wasn't scoring jack.
Nothing. As soon as she scored, it started to become a different story. And Brianna Stewart
like I said,
to the line and shit. I'm just like, it is what it is, though.
They kept giving Jonquel Jones so many bullshit foul calls. I'm just like, dude, she is a sloppy player. Like,
she swears
she don't even know how to
keep nothing on the court. She swears she stay out the way. She swears she don't be trying to get physical. She swears she don't be trying to do nothing. That Jonquel Jones, man, I swear, like, not a
Jonquel,
and they end up giving her the MVP. Like,
almost
like
him to where it gave Minnesota. It gave New York a lot of chances to keep their feet and keep the momentum on their side. At least on Jonquel when she was getting her foul calls. To me personally, I kind of felt like, yeah, she deserved some of those foul calls, but there was, like I said, there were foul calls where I'm just like, you serious? Like, she's just a big girl, my nigga. Like, Liz Cambage wasn't even getting these calls that y'all giving fucking Jonquel Jones, my nigga, when she was playing. She wasn't even getting these foul calls. Man. Liz Cambage out here fighting the refs like, come on. And then when she do finally get a call, you wonder why Liz Cambage go all crazy and be acting all hyped up, because it's like, y'all motherfuckers ain't doing shit. But for Jonquel Jones, they bail her ass out. She get the, like, brothers, they bailing you out, bruh. They bailing you out. You are not good. You just a big girl. You don't have no moves. You don't have nothing. You don't have nothing.
With all that being said, I mean, it was quite the series. Quite the series they put on the show. Like I said in the beginning, New York, Minnesota, they went out and balled the fuck out this series. They did their shit, putting on the show. But I did say that I was going for Minnesota, so I am upset that Minnesota did not come out with the win. But for New York, and as a supporter and all this other good shit for the W, I am happy to see New York get their first championship and be a part of it. I'm glad to see Sabrina get her championship. Brianna Stewart got one. Brianna Stewart got one in Seattle, and she got one in New York now. So shout out to her. You know what I mean? Those two are really now that this is all over, I'm gonna just say those are the only two players on New York I can really just say, like, I really like them. You know, I just, as a competitive player, competitive fan, I be going against them because I'm like, let's shut them down. Let's shut them down. But everything to the side, when be 100. Like, I really fuck with Breanna Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu in New York, so I'm not too upset to see New York win because I'm happy for Breanna Stewart and Sabrina. But Minnesota, I thought y'all had him. That's all I got to say, man.
Good job, New York. Happy for Sabrina. Happy for Stewie. That's all I'm happy for. Good job. We got first championship as a program. But other than that, I'm just happy that Sabrina can have a title on her resume, and Stewie being a great player. I'm always root for a great player like Stewie, and Stewie gonna be Stewie. So I mean, I'm not gonna knock that. Congratulations, you too.
Yep. You too. This thing is you still. Wrap this up though. I just want to say thank you, W. Thank you all the players. Thank you all the organizations for doing y'all motherfucking thing this season. Had a motherfucking ball. To all the subscribers, to all the hookups, I just want to say thank you. We love you. We appreciate y'all for tuning in to this WNBA Game Chat playoff / finals. I know the regular season was not there, but we here and we did what we could, and it's much love and it's appreciated to all the ones that came through, subscribed, viewed, left comments, likes, and all that other good shit. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We shall see y'all next season. Twins, we up out of here. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and all that other good shit. See y'all next season. Twins, we up out of here. Peace.